There's nothing like a colourful palette to make you realise you're not that good at shadows. I'm like Snow White with the poison apple, only I'm Bex with a Jawbreaker. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this eye look right here using the Jeffree Jawbreaker palette. This is my first impressions of it. I will be doing some more just to give an overall view of it and to get some different looks, but for my first look I wanted to go a bit OTT. I'm a little bit higgledy-piggledy in this video because I've not filmed for a while and I don't know why, but when I come back to filming after like not doing it for a while I always feel like I can't do it, so bear with me. This was a work in progress, but I love how it turned out, and I do think this is a beautiful palette so far. There's a few like not dud shades, but like, you know, there's a lot of kickback in them, and like the green took a while to build up, but all in all I'm pretty impressed with it so far. I am gonna, like I say, keep practicing, keep playing with it, and I will let you know my final thoughts on that. So without further ado, if you'd like to see how I did this, then keep on watching. I was going to do like something like really crazy and just go like, ooh, Jawbreaker. But then I'm like, I'm not that creative. I bought a Jawbreaker just so I could like try and be creative. Anyway, into the video. The first shade that I'm going to go in with is this one called Delicious, which is, the way I describe it is like a blueberry. So it's like a navy, but it's like a purple navy. It's a very unique colour. Right, first impressions so far, because obviously I've done this eye, there's a lot of kickback with the matte shades, some more than others, but just something to be aware of. I had no idea what I was doing with this look, so it's kind of like took on a world of its own, so bear with. Oh, and this is a Spectrum A13. It's just a flat packer brush. I just thought it'd be good just to stamp out the colour, just to get the initial shape on. So I'm going to leave that like that now. The next shade that I'm going in with is this blue called Soaked, and I'm going to buff that all along the top. I've used like 27 different brushes to do this look because I haven't washed all my brushes, so it was kind of like, oh, I want to use that, but then I didn't like it, and then so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why, right, but the longer that I leave it that I don't film, the more I feel like I can't do it anymore. So this is my first day back after a few weeks off. So let's stamp this on. It's a beautiful shade, this. It does take a while to build up. And again, the kickback in the pan. I mean, I can live with it, but just to be aware. I mean, I have got a lot of fall down there, but I'm going to wipe that bit of concealer away anyway and fix it so I don't panic. I knew it. Back in with Delicious, and I'm just going to tap it where those two meet, just so it's not such a harsh edge. And then back in with Soaked. Like so. Right, and then going back in to the palette, I'm going to take this, oh, I can't see, pale blue called Brain Freeze. and I'm going to take that on a more fluffy brush. This shade has a lot of kickback in the pan, just to make you aware. So I'm going to plonk that on top. And then just buff it out. Once that pale blue's on, I then go back in with the middle blue soak just to merge those together. Right, and then totally going crazy, I then go in with licorice. I don't know why licorice is red though, because that'd be more black to me. Licorice, yeah, licorice. This red shade. Yeah, this shade kind of disappointed me. It's a beautiful shade. It's not as pigmented as I'd want it to be. But I am going to keep on playing with it before I give you my final thoughts totally. Obviously this is just a first impression. It's still a beautiful, beautiful shade. I took the blue too far across. Oops. And then I'm going to take another brush and go in with the yellow shade. This is called Wow. I'm going to put that right above where I've just put the red, sort of blending it into the light blue. And then with the same brush I had the red on, I'm going to take this orange shade called Suck. And where those two colours meet, I'm just going to plonk this in the middle. The brush that I use for the blue with no additional product, I'm just going to wiggle over where they meet just to make sure everything is seamless. I've kind of gone a bit too far in, if you can notice, but it is what it is. Right, I'm then going to go with some of my concealer, and this is an XO Beauty Crease Detail brush. I really like it for this kind of thing because I'm going to do a soft cut. So I like to just plonk my product down. Not really doing anything yet, just plonking the product on my lid. And then wipe off the brush, and I'm slowly going to start raising it and dragging it. Doing it in a rounded shape all the while. Again, I've cleaned my brush. And then going in with two of the foil shades. I'm going in with this yellow, which is called Lemon Drop, and this beautiful orange, which is called Orange Juice. And I'm going to put them where I've just done that. And I'm going in with the same brush. This is a Sigma cream colour brush. So I'm just going to pat that on the front part of my lid. And I don't mind if this goes on my inner corner, because it's a beautiful shade anyway. And just tickle it to the edges. And then just pat, pat, pat. Same brush, I've just turned it around, and I'm going to pat the orange. Now I know it looks a bit like harsh on the orange bit, but I'm going to tap that out in a minute. I just want to get the lid sorted. So now, no additional product on the brush, but still with the side of the orange. I'm going to start tapping it over to the yellow. little tiny dab from the yellow, and I'm going to start tapping that over where I've just done that, because I want them to sort of blend in nicely. Can you see? Beautiful. The brush that I had the red on, I'm just going to go over that line. I just want to make it a bit softer. A little tiny dash of the red, not too much. And then the one that I had the blue on, I'm actually going to go in with Delicious, which is that darker shade, and just tickle the edges. Not too much though, like I just nearly did. I want it to look soft. On this side, I did this after I'd put the orange on. I decided that I wanted this shape. So I'm going in with that Delicious shade, and I'm going to tap it on this outer corner. And I'm going on a diagonal, because that's the shape that I want. I told you what I've just done. And smudge it. I've just made that join up a bit better. Right, and then because there is a lot of kickback and I didn't expect, I don't know why, because I had loads here, I am going to wipe away this here, and then we are going to put it back in, so fingers crossed. I know I made it sound so easy, but you were never going to. Now, I've had to do the same as what I did here because I don't want it to look odd. But doing it this way, you are left with a harsh line. Now I do try and buff it out here, which I don't think I did a too shabby a job of, but just maybe use a shadow shield or something like that if you don't want to go through all this palaver. Oh, I've done too much. Right, well don't do that. Okay, this is good. Right, going in with the Delicious shade, I'm going to attempt to put this back up now because obviously I've just made a balls of it. Why do I do these things? Right, I give up on life. It's pretty much a video on what not to do. You're welcome. Right, I'm not going to attempt to fix it anymore because I'm just making a balls of it. I'm going to go in with Brain Freeze, that pale blue, and we're going to try and buff this bottom edge out. This is nothing to do with the shadows, by the way, apart from the fact that they do fall down, but I shouldn't have used so much on my brush. I'm only like taking like a tiny bit, but you can see how pigmented they are because like loads is going on, and then I'm just wiggling my brush around just to soften them. Do you know what, pet? That'll do. If I do any more now, I'm just going to start looking like a clown. I'll tell you what I do want to do. I want to put a bit more yellow up here because I just feel like it's not as bright as I wanted it to be. That'll do, won't it? Right, I'm going to put a black pencil in my waterline. You could actually use green because I'm going in with green, but I couldn't be bothered getting off the chair. This is an angled, it's from Unicorn Cosmetics and it's the Class of 86 set. It's just the brow brush, I'm assuming. Again, because I haven't finished washing all my brushes, I don't have any bottom ones. I'm going to use greens now, so I'm going to be going in with Sour, which is this green, and then this like sort of turquoisey green, which is called Cute, just under my lash line. First impressions of this green, it's like so powdery when I did it on this side. I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of powder, but like not a lot of pigment, if that makes sense. But I am going to try it again when it's not on top of a black base, just so I can like see how it really performs. Because by rights it should be loving that black base, but this one doesn't seem to want to stick to it. Cute's a really nice shade though. I think it buffs in really well. Right, and then taking the brush that I had the light brain freeze on, the light blue, I'm going to drag from the blue all the way up. So I just want to like merge these colours together. Then using the little brush that had the blues, I'm just going to like, sorry my camera stopped recording. I'm just going to wiggle where they meet, so I just want to make sure that it's all alright. Like so. Now there is like some fall down there, but I'm going to take the majority of that anyway off when I do my concealer. It like clean up from my concealer, so it's alright. Final thing to do is I'm going to go in with this shade here called Jawbreaker. It's like a white gold shade. And I'm just going to plonk that all on my inner corner. I think I'm even going to put a bit on my brow bone. Just a little bit. It looks nice. I am going to take this clean fluffy brush just over the edges, just to try and neaten them up, because I have been a bit scruffy with this look. But it's fine if I don't. I actually don't mind scruffy. I think it's alright. To say that I've not done makeup in a while, I think I did alright. I'm going to go do the rest of my face and put some lashes on, and then I'll be back to show you the final result. I had to get it in. So guys, that is the finished look. What do you think? As you can tell from like, if you've got this far in the video, I had a few problems with like the green. There was a lot of fall down, a lot of kickback in the pan, but it's nothing like, it's more like it's more irritating than anything. It's not really going to spoil you using the shadows, it's just to be aware of that, and I shouldn't have been so heavy handed as well. But I think the look is absolutely stunning. The foil orange, which was orange juice I think it was called, is like the most beautiful orange in the world, and if I could marry it I would. I'm just going to keep it on my eyes always. But yeah, I can't wait to give the rest of the palette some love. But what do you think? Yeah? Does that look like a thumbnail picture? No? Okay. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know down below what you do think. Hit subscribe if you've not already. I don't know what that is. That's awkward. Hit the bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!